YouTube. I'm just installing or slash replacing this little shift cover right here. Now you can't really see it because it's a little dark in there, but you see a big void right here, right? You should see a plastic cover that looks just about like this. And pretty much when I bought the car last August, I could still see it in there, but it was in pieces. When I'd shift, I could see it moving in ways that it wasn't supposed to move. And so one day I just stuck my fingers in there and pulled it out piece by piece. I've never done this before, but a bunch of YouTube tutorials taught me how to pull out the center console. I did notice that there were no YouTube videos on how to replace the shift cover, but I was able to piece it together. There were a couple videos that did remove the center console right here. And when they talked about the shift cover, they never actually showed you. So I thought I'd just record this and throw it up there for everyone else has this issue, because apparently it is a very common issue. This piece of plastic is so thin, it's very pliable, as you can tell. You know, like I assume after, when I bought the car, it was 2016, 2017. No, 2016, excuse me. So it was this at 09, so it was 8 years old. So this just got very brittle and hard when I would be shifting. And like I said, it was broken and a piece of shit. So it just fell apart on me, and I was afraid of little tiny pieces falling in the transmission. So I thought, what the hell, why not try and just take it out? And I took it out, and now I'm worried about ash and shit getting in there. So I thought I'd just go ahead and replace it. $28 on Amazon or whatever, not too bad. I did run into the issue of trying to find the part number. That was quite difficult. Apparently this part number is actually for a 2013 to new Lexus IS 250 / IS 350 / ISF. I found on Club Lexus forums that it actually, this is the same part in the older, the second gen one, which is the one I'm sitting in currently. So I said, what the hell, why not give it a try, see if it fits. So let's see how this goes. Let's see. It's gonna be my best tool, probably that, or even that. Yeah, I like this. So I highly suggest using a plastic pry tool, not a flathead screwdriver. You can use a flathead screwdriver, but you are gonna, this black shit right here, you're gonna mark it up. Like, I've seen it done where you don't mark it up, but I highly suggest using this. See how easily the trim comes out like that? And I may need two hands, so bear with me, people. And just like that. So something, I've never done this before, something I did notice when I was pulling this out is on the under edge of it, there's some black gunk. It kind of looks like it's just from the shit plastic that they use, which is also on the dashboard, which, as you can tell, like perfectly encompassed that butterfly. One day my amp got a little wet because the other issues that you guys have with this car, I guess there's a trunk leak, and so I'd rather leave it out in the sun for 4 or 5 hours and see how that works. So I did. I left all the windows open, and unbeknownst to me, a butterfly got trapped and permanently stuck there. My dashboard is probably one of the worst sticky dashboards that you will ever see. I have owned 4 IS 250s, a 309s, and 108, and 3 out of 4 had a sticky dash. This one being the worst sticky dash I've ever seen. If you've ever been driving down the street and it's been around noon and the sun is shining straight at you, I cannot see right here. Right here specifically shines a giant glare that if there's a car 10 feet in front of me, I cannot read their license plate. That's how bad it is. I've contacted Lexus about it, but they keep on putting me on these dashboard lists. Finally, The last time I heard, I was number 11 at Woodfield Lexus. Prior to that, I was number 343 at Lexus of Orlando. I do not recommend switching around at all, just FYI. Okay, back to it. And as you can see, I'm just like, I could rip this out right now, but I'd rather just take my time because I've never done this before and not break in clips or anything like that. And just be and you kind of slide it out, pull it back a little bit towards you. And yeah, and again, I still have, not as bad as this side, but I still have a little black shit, that black gunk. So I think before I put all this back together, I'm going to thoroughly clean it with some alcohol and water, and we should be good. Okay, so next thing is, already you want to put it in neutral. So you're going to want to, without foot on brake, no foot on brake, just double tap it so your lights come on, so you're in auxiliary mode. Then shift, put your foot on the brake this time, shift into neutral. Make sure your emergency brake is engaged, like mine is always whenever I'm parked, because I'm not an idiot unless it's cold out. And I just, shit, wasn't supposed to do that, but guess I did. Okay, forgot that my foot was on the brake for a second, hence why I started the engine. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so now that we're in neutral, you're gonna want to turn your knob counterclockwise, your shifter knob counterclockwise, and which I'm sure a bunch of you have done this. I do this for fun all the time, just and pull it right off. So there you go. Then I would put it in your center console right there. Okay, and next thing you're gonna need to know is, so when this comes out, it's gonna come out where this line is right here on each side. Where that line is, this is all one piece right here. So let's see how well we can do this. Okay, got that side. Seems like it anyways. Shut the fuck up. I need my goddamn door. Ah, killing me. Does anyone else get annoyed by the goddamn in neutral or in reverse shit when you try to open your door and that shit fucking pops up? Like that stupid sound, like god damn it. Like sometimes I can't see shit out of my back end and I'm trying to back up and I like to stick my head out with the door open, and sometimes they're little bitches and they like to just make noises. It's just like, who the hell designed that crap? Okay, I think I've got it. Now, you're going to want to be a little careful with this because there are, I believe, two connectors, one for the heated seat and one for your lights on your park, reverse, neutral, and drive shifter thing. So just kind of very gingerly from the back end, pull it out. I kind of need two hands right now, so I'll do the best I can, people. So there we go. And then you turn it towards the steering wheel so you can get at like all that, you know. And so there's gonna be two connectors right down here, and I see a shit ton of ash, like none in my transmission almost. Like, look at that. But then you look over here near the cigarette shit, yeah, like that's all ash. So you're gonna want oh, even in my connectors there was ash. Yeah, kind of look at this a little more. Okay, so we now have the center console completely out. As you can see, it's gonna beep again because it's an annoying little bitch. as you can see, which I'm gonna thoroughly clean all of this shit before I put it all back together because I'm just picky about it. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. What the fuck is that? It's like, where the hell does all this trash come from? But anyways, look for my next video and I'll show you how to take apart pretty much the shifting, the slide cover for the shifter sits right here on the inside. This is the track for it right here. And I believe it goes in through here. So I'm going to show you all how to do that in my next video. Feel free and like if you like this video. Thanks for all your help. Bye.